G'day there, it's Andrew Ward or Wardy from Incubator Co-op. I wanted to share with the other local partners what it is we do at Incubator Co-op. We help form, organise, fund and operate new cooperatives, whether they're local cooperatives or platform cooperatives. Obviously, we're excited to be part of the Platform Co-op's Now course and doing the local partner next 4 weeks of that course. However, in Australia, we want people to finish the course and then go through an accelerator program using Form, Organise, Fund and Operate to not just create a business plan for a platform co-op, but to actually create a platform co-op. Now, the thing that we find in Australia, and I assume that this is similar around the world, is that if you want to start a company, in Australia it's $400 and 25 minutes on a website and you have a company, which means that you can then give shares to your co-founders or IOUs to your service providers. As a cooperative, you've got 3 months, usually 6 months, before you've got an Australian business number, before you've got a registered entity, and therefore before you've got a bank account. And if you're not an entity, you can't do IOUs with service providers. You can't give equity to founders. You can't do commerce. So Incubator Co-op exists to bridge that gap between when you have the idea and when you have the entity. And how we do that is members of Incubator Co-op can work with one another under a set of terms, under a set of defined ideas about what the work needs to be done, what skills and experience need to do the work, if the work is done, what the payment is, and how that repayment of what's owed to the person who's done the work is calculated. And obviously, this helps you progress your business idea into an actual business and allows for that business to pay the people who've put in the pre-formation work when it can afford to pay them. Treaties enable cooperatives when they're pre-formation to engage with their community, to engage with their prospective members, but also to engage with professional service providers whose help they might need in order to take the business plan into being an actual business. Now, there might be things like lawyers, accountants, graphic designers, IT consultants, whatever they need in order to progress the idea. Now, if you're a company and you can issue sweat equity, that's fine. If you're a cooperative and you've got 3 to 6 months before you can have a bank account to pay people, the treaties fills this gap. Incubator Co-op was set up for the Australian context and it might need modification if you're using it overseas. However, we think there's some value in you working with the international partners through the Platform Co-op's Now course to establish member organisations in every country that use a similar treaty platform. Now, we've already talked about how it could be improved with blockchain, it could be improved with different languages, it could be made simpler, but this is enough to get started with.